Hey guys, back here with another video, and in this video, I'm going to share my thoughts on Sam Raimi being the new director of the movie for this guy right here. No, not this guy, unfortunately, but this guy right here. That's right, Doctor Strange, a character that Sam Raimi has actually referenced in Spider-Man 2. In this video, I want to give my overall, thoughts on him being the director for this film, because I know it was probably confirmed a while ago, probably back in February, that he would be making this film. But recently he was in an article from Coming Soon, I'll leave a link in the description below, where he says, and I quote, "I loved Doctor Strange as a kid, but he was always after Spider-Man and Batman for me. He was probably at number 5 for me of great comic book characters," Raimi described. "He was so original, but when we had that moment in Spider-Man 2, I had no idea that we would ever be making a Doctor Strange movie. So it was really funny to me that coincidentally, that line was in the movie. I gotta say, I wish we had the foresight to know that I was going to be involved in the project," close quote. So, yeah, that article basically, in case it wasn't, clear to anyone, it basically does confirm that he is going to be involved with the movie. And I remember when that article hit, of course, I was excited. I'm not necessarily super hyped about it, but I am, excited about it. It's cool to hear that he's gonna be making another Marvel movie again, because the last film he made was Spider-Man 3, which was about 13 years ago, I believe. He would have made Spider-Man 4, which would have came out in May of 2011, but that got canceled and we got the Amazing Spider-Man movies instead. But overall, my thoughts on this, it does sound pretty exciting. The one thing I am hoping that happens with the making of this film, I'm really hoping that he gets some creative freedom when making this movie, like how he did with Spider-Man 1 and 2. Well, I don't know necessarily those two films, but I'm hoping he does get some type of freedom when making Doctor Strange 2, like I know Taika Waititi did with Thor Ragnarok, and I believe the same thing happened with James Gunn and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume. And I can't wait to see what Sam Raimi has in store for Doctor Strange 2, because I never thought this would actually happen. I remember when I heard the rumors a few months back, it sounded cool, but I didn't really know what to think of it at first. But when it was confirmed, I was like, I don't even know where to begin when I learned that this pretty much is true. It was just pretty much unbelievable to me, though I'm not gonna have super high expectations or anything like that, but I am interested to see what he does with the film, because I know not all of his movies may have been the best. I know Spider-Man 3 being one of them. I don't know about any of his other films, but a lot of movies that he's made is great, especially the first 2 Spider-Man movies he did, Spider-Man 1 and 2, such great movies. I love them very much. And even though, while Spider-Man 3 may have its problems, there are things that I do like about that movie, but I just can't believe that he gets to work on another character created by both Stan Lee and Steve Ditko besides Spider-Man, that of course being Doctor Strange. I never would have thought that he'd not only be making a Doctor Strange movie, but that he'd be making another Marvel movie again. But hearing this, it is pretty exciting, but I won't put my expectations too high. And it's not to say that I think the movie is going to be bad or anything. I'm sure the movie will be great, but I like to be optimistic about a lot of things nowadays, just because I don't want to give my hopes up. Not to say that it's going to be bad. I'm sure it will be great, especially since he'll be involved, and depending on how much freedom he gets with the film. I'm sure it'll be a great movie, since the original director, Scott Derrickson, I believe that's his name, left the project due to creative differences, and now we have Sam Raimi on board making the film, which is, it's still just unbelievable to me, but it's also very cool to hear that he's going to be involved with this movie. Too bad I won't be able to see this movie in May next year because of what's going on in the world right now. And because of what's going on in the world right now, this movie got pushed back because it was originally supposed to be coming out in May next year. They now pushed it back to November 5th of next year. So we'll have to wait even longer for this movie to come out, but I'm sure it's going to be a great film regardless of when it comes out. But overall, this is cool and very interesting to hear. I'd be curious to hear what your thoughts are in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed what I have to say about Sam Raimi being involved with this film, let alone directing the movie. I don't know if he's gonna have any references to his Spider-Man movies or not, but that'd be pretty cool. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the vid, and I hope everyone's all safe right now with what's going on in the world, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.